Hi there. I'm Donald Patz, and I'm walking my vineyards here in Stag's Leap for Secret Door Winery. And today we're just checking on how things are going. It's early in the year. It's almost midsummer, actually. We're standing in Hirondelle Vineyard at the base of the Stag's Leap rocks, very centrally located in Stag's Leap. And it's 100% Cabernet vineyard we're looking at. The vines look fantastic so far in 2020, and I think we're going to be in for another really good vintage. So why Stag's Leap? I mean, why would anybody care about the different parts of the Napa Valley? And I really like Stag's Leap in particular for Cabernet Sauvignon because it produces these wines with a little more elegance. And that's one of the things I was really striving for with Secret Door, is wines that have concentration and richness and extraction, but not heavy and not over the top. Wines that really show the place that they came from. And my favorite wines from the Napa Valley have frequently been from Stag's Leap. So I went looking for grapes specifically from this area. We have Clone 4, which is quite different from Chardonnay Clone 4, which is sort of, Chardonnay Clone 4 is just kind of a normal, everyday, ho-hum Chardonnay clone. But Clone 4 Cabernet is really a powerhouse, and powerhouse in an area that produces elegant wines, I think makes a really nice balance between the two. Great concentration of flavors. We'll take a peek at the different clusters in a little while, but they're all green right now. They've just barely finished flowering and have just started to become real grape size. It's a fun time to walk the vineyards and to see what's going on. The quality factors here really revolve around the soil and farming. And the soil is that sort of the key soil for the Napa Valley is bale, clay, loam with rock, depending on how much or where you are exactly. And this is the standard for all Napa Valley vineyards, I think. And then oftentimes we talk a lot about, and I have a mountainside vineyard as well, oftentimes we talk a lot about how important it is to be up on a hillside, but the real Napa Valley was established and gained its reputation based on valley floor vineyards. Those are the ones that really made the reputation of the Napa Valley. So I'm proud to be able to get a vineyard in Stag's Leap on the valley floor at the base of the mountain that really, I think, will exemplify for years to come the character of Stag's Leap. I'm here to show you what a Napa Valley Cabernet cluster looks like. And let me get this leaf out of the way here and we can see this a little bit better. This is a pretty typical Stag's Leap Napa Valley Cabernet cluster at this point. Obviously it's all green. It hasn't even started to think about turning dark yet, but in 2020, I think we're going to see some what's called shatter, which is where some of the flowers just never got to pollinate. And you can sort of see some of the debris. I can anyway, you probably can't, but I can see some of the debris in here. These little brown pieces were flowers, and they didn't actually become pollinated, so they aborted. It probably means that a lot of these clusters are going to stay relatively loose, and that's kind of a good thing. It allows for better airflow around them and probably better concentration of flavor over time. But 2020 is looking very interesting. This is a normal size cluster. We're going to talk a little bit about the 2018 and 2019 Secret Door Cabernet Sauvignon. We're going to do barrel tastings. It doesn't mean you actually taste the flavor of the barrel. The point is to try the wine while it's aging and still in small French oak barrels. So that's what I have right in front of me, is a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon that has been taken out of a barrel just moments ago. And the idea is to get a sense of where this wine is right now and hopefully in our minds extrapolate to where it will be when it's released and you get a chance to drink it. 2018 Hirondelle Vineyard. This is in Stag's Leap. The wine is really coming along. Normally we'd be getting ready to bottle this. We're pushing back bottling a little bit for the 2018s, but I think it's lovely. And it has all that telltale Stag's Leap-y character. There's a really pretty sort of earth and fresh berry-like note. It reminds me more of boysenberries than anything right now. It should be a raw young wine. It shouldn't be a complete and finished wine. And that's why a lot of winemakers are very reluctant to let people taste their wine out of barrels, because it takes some imagination. This has turned out really well. And I think with a little bit more barrel age is going to even be better. There's a nice spicy element in this that's come through from both the vineyard as well as being in small French oak barrels. And there's great tannin structure. It's buried underneath some of that youthful character, but it's going to be a very long-lived wine that will develop beautiful aromatics over time. Really fun to try them at this age. But I'm happy to be able to share it with you. I just want to let you know, if you're interested in buying the current releases from Secret Door, you can go to this website right here, magically appearing in front of me, and order all you would like.